1.5 introduces us to the concepts related to the theme of human and environment interaction. So in human environment interaction, we really consider all the natural resources in the world and how humans interact with those resources. So as you can see from these maps, natural resources are concentrated in certain areas. Arable land, or land that can be used for farming, or is concentrated in certain areas and is not evenly distributed around the world. And at the same time, we also have climate, and that impacts a lot of what can be done in a given society. Cultural ecology is the study of how humans interact or adapt to that environment. Over time, there's been several theories related to cultural ecology, but two that we discuss in this class are environmental determinism and possibilism. Environmental determinism was a popular theory in the 18th and 19th century, and it was the belief that climate and landforms are the most powerful force that shape human behavior and that form societies and cultures. In many ways, this theory is considered outdated and also associated with a time when Europeans were colonizing much of the world and using this as a justification for their actions. So in environmental determinism, it states that the environment, such as climate and precipitation, is going to determine and control what can happen in a given area. Possibilism is a more modern interpretation of human-environment interaction. And in possibilism, geographers acknowledge, yes, there are some limits that are placed due to the natural environment. And of course, your climate and your natural resources are going to impact society, a given society, in a certain degree. But it does not fully limit them because humans are innovative and they can do things to modify that environment around them. So here are some great examples of possibilism. The Palm Islands in Dubai are a great example of possibilism. These are man-made islands that were actually built over the course of only 4 years. The Hoover Dam is another great example of possibilism. Finished in 1936, this basically is used now to supply power and water to Las Vegas, Nevada, which is essentially located in the middle of a desert. Terraced farming is another great example of human possibilism and ways that humans actually used terraces built into the sides of mountains to create much more arable land. This was first invented by the Incan people in South America. And of course, in modern times, this is actually used in many rice growing regions such as Vietnam and the Philippines and in Indonesia. So you can go out. There are many examples if we look all around us of human possibilism. So take a look out there and see if you can come up with some good examples.